All right, y'all, trouble in paradise here. We got some trouble in paradise. So, as you all know, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk are now co-partners in this Doge thing. Now, what is Doge? It is a non-governmental agency advisory board, basically, which is going to recommend to Trump all these cuts that you should make for our federal government. Now, when Trump first announced this, I actually gave him credit, and the reason is, this is him saying, like, yeah, okay, go play in the corner, you idiots. Give me a report in, a month or two or whatever, and then I'll consider taking some of your advice. So this honestly does feel like it's Trump just sort of flipping these guys off and saying, yeah, whatever, you're unserious, go away. That would be great if that's what Trump is thinking. Because remember, Trump on the campaign trail repeatedly said, we're not going to cut Social Security, we're not going to cut Medicare, we're not going to do that, and he would attack Rob DeSanctimonious for proposing those things. Okay, so all that's good. So now when they come up with their report and they give it to Trump, if Trump does what I think he might, which is basically rip it up and throw it in the garbage, that would be awesome. Because Vivek Ramaswamy, and particularly Elon Musk, this guy is a plutocrat, oligarch, billionaire, asshole, and he should be nowhere near our government. Nowhere near. I mean, that is like total fucking failed state type stuff to just now openly admit, yeah, we got the billionaire assholes running everything, right? And it stems from this idea of like, oh, Americans think if you make a lot of money, it's a meritocracy and you earned it and you deserve to be on the top, bro. Nonsense. A lot of these guys are fucking idiots. A lot of them are completely lucky. We don't live in a meritocracy. We live in what's closer to an anti-meritocracy, right? I mean, a lot of these guys have failed up their entire lives. Look at Trump himself. He failed up 6 bankruptcies, got $400 million from his dad. He lies, by the way, and says, I only got a small loan of $1 million. So these people are not serious. These people are not serious. The idea that like the richest people in the room are the brightest people in the room is utter horseshit. It just is. Okay, so, but they're working on this thing together, Vivek and Elon. But come to find out, CNN's K-File dug a little bit into Vivek's past. And oh, would you look at that? He was vicious towards Elon Musk for years. CNN's K-File reveals Vivek Ramaswamy spent years attacking Elon Musk as China's circus monkey. Whoa. Vivek Ramaswamy repeatedly accused Elon Musk of kowtowing to China in the years before the pair were tapped to take on President-elect Donald Trump's federal cost-cutting venture as part of the proposed Department of Government Efficiency. Ramaswamy's pointed critiques, uncovered extensively by CNN's K-File, frequently targeted Musk's business dealings and alleged pandering to Chinese President Xi Jinping. In 2022, when Musk suggested Taiwan should become a special administrative region of China, a position celebrated by Chinese officials, Tesla's significant reliance on the Chinese market, including its Shanghai factory accounting for over half of its global deliveries in 2023, further fueled Ramaswamy's disapproval. So in other words, it's like, okay, so you're basically saying, fuck Taiwan as an independent entity. It should be part of China. And oh, would you look at that? You do a lot of business with China. How convenient. It's almost like you don't really think that, and you're a corrupt goon, and you're telling them what they want to hear. And Vivek pointed that out. Quote, I think Tesla is increasingly beholden to China, Ramaswamy stated in May 2023 after Tesla announced plans for a Shanghai battery plant. I have no reason to think Elon won't jump like a circus monkey when Xi Jinping calls in the hour of need. God damn. Ramaswamy also called out Musk's role in advancing electric vehicles, arguing it left the U.S. less competitive in fossil fuel production. On his podcast in May 2023, Ramaswamy said, all this is for an electric vehicle movement that subsidizes behavior, leaving the U.S. less competitive when it comes to fossil fuel production. Ramaswamy's condemnation extended to Musk's perceived willingness to bend to Beijing's will. Quote, the U.S. needs leaders who aren't in China's pocket, he wrote on X in 2023. He also labeled Musk's actions as akin to Apple CEO Tim Cook, accusing both of bending the knee to Chinese President Xi Jinping. Despite this history, Ramaswamy recently softened his stance, crediting Musk for his extraordinary risks against his financial interests and emphasizing their shared loyalty to the U.S. I love him and respect the hell out of him, Ramaswamy told CNN. No, you don't. No, you don't. See, this is the thing. To these guys, nothing matters. Nothing's real. Can't take a word they say seriously. Because in order to climb that careerist ladder, they will stop at nothing. They will say whatever. They will do whatever. They will kiss whoever's ass. So back in a moment of honesty about how, man, I don't know, you got a lot of business ties with China. You're kind of cucked to China, bro. That was a moment of honesty. And now it's, bro, I don't know, Elon Musk is a hero, bro. It's like all the people who pretend like Elon Musk is pro-free speech. Meanwhile, there are countless examples on the record of Elon caving to authoritarian governments through Twitter. Like allowing India to kick off, the people that they view as a threat to their government. He's done it with a number of authoritarian governments, just caved. He's banned journalists that he personally doesn't like. He banned Ken Klippenstein for reporting on the J.D. Vance dossier. Meanwhile, he says he bought Twitter because of how the Democrats were working with Jack, right? So like, oh my God, you guys banned the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. That's unbelievable, bro. You guys hate free speech. Fast forward, the J.D. Vance dossier is perfectly comparable to the Hunter Biden laptop. If anything, the J.D. Vance dossier is more in the realm of free speech because the Hunter Biden laptop did have some dick pics and some genuine violations of privacy. And he bans Ken Klippenstein for putting that out there. The guy's a hack. The guy's a fraud. The guy's a mess. And by the way, I love the idea too of Doge is going to recommend a lot of cuts, even to the Pentagon, bro. Really? Elon, you're one of the top subcontractors of the Pentagon. You get billions of dollars from the Pentagon. You going to cut your own money? Is that what you're going to do? No, you're not. And by the way, even if Doge says, hey, we should do some Pentagon cuts, you know what's going to happen? Trump's going to be like, fuck out of here. We're not doing that. Because he increased the military budget every time last term he was in office. He's going to do the same this time. Because he's just as beholden to Raytheon and Lockheed Martin and all the military-industrial complex. He postures like he's not, but he absolutely is, right? And so then at the end of the day, where are the bulk of the cuts going to be from these idiots? It's going to be all the things that help regular people. Elon was tweeting the other day a thread about how horrible Social Security is, right? Guys, stop and think about this. Elon Musk is an immigrant billionaire who gets corporate welfare to the tune of billions of dollars from our government. An immigrant billionaire getting corporate welfare saying, I want to cut your grandma's Social Security. This is insanity. This guy should be fucking deported. Are you kidding me? Come into our country, shake down our government, getting bullshit subsidies that you don't need, so stealing taxpayer money, and then you're going to turn around and say, hey, you know those few programs that help regular people? Get rid of them. Or at least cut them massively. Fuck no. Don't touch Social Security. Don't touch Medicare. Don't touch Medicaid. I hope Trump is politically intelligent enough to realize he was right when he took those positions on the campaign trail, and he should not touch them at all. And tell these guys to go kick rocks. But as I said, nothing matters. They don't mean a goddamn word that they say. They'll flip a position like this. And that's who they are. If it means getting closer to money and getting closer to power, forget everything I said before. Even Trump himself with the whole, as we just discussed, he hated Ron DeSantis. Rob DeSanctimonious is wrong about everything. He's the worst Republican. And then now he's like, yeah, let's pick Rob DeSanctimonious for defense secretary. Let's do that. None of these people mean a goddamn word of anything they say. But this was Vivek when he was telling the truth. That Elon Musk is, if you're doing business with him, right? Yes, he's much more likely to take your phone call, take you seriously, listen to you, change his own positions. This is what he does. All right, guys, that's the show. That's the show, y'all. I love y'all very much. Everybody, you know the drill. Please click like, click subscribe, all that fun stuff. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops. Thank you to everybody who supports this show on Patreon. We could not do it without you. We are real independent media here. We're not fake independent media like many others. So I'm truly, truly appreciative. All right, guys, I'll see you all back here. Same place, same time. You know the deal. See you there. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.